National Nutrition Natural Health Reviews. 3 minutes of the latest naturopathic info with Canada's leading nutrition experts. Watch, learn, and get healthy naturally.
Hi there, I'm Naturopathic Doctor Jonathan Beatty, a health expert here at Nationalnutrition.ca. Today, I want to talk about something that's, very controversial, high cholesterol. Why is that controversial, you may ask? Well, in my opinion, it's probably one of the most mistreated conditions we see in medicine, and that's all it is. It's a condition. It often gets treated as a disease, but more realistically, it's a sign of a disease. Cholesterol is a response molecule to inflammation. Your body actually uses cholesterol as a precursor to a lot of different things. So cholesterol is a compound found in our blood, transported in our blood by what we call lipoproteins or fat-based proteins. So this cholesterol molecule is really important because it's the foundation of the production of the majority of our sex hormones. You wouldn't have progesterone, estrogen, testosterone without having cholesterol first. As well, 25% of the weight of your brain is made of cholesterol. It's really important for tissues to function. And one of the things we do notice is elevations in cholesterol in diseased tissue. Now, people often go, oh, well, if there's a lot of cholesterol around, it must be causing a problem. I argue no, and it's not the cause of the problem, it's there in response to the problem. If every time you see a house burning down, you see the fire department there with their fire truck, you don't then say, oh, well, yeah, the fire department is the one out causing all the fires. No, they're there in response to literally the inflammation of the house. The same way that cholesterol is produced in response to inflammation of the tissue. It's there to try and heal. So just lowering somebody's cholesterol is not an effective way of managing their disease. Cholesterol is one of those things, like I said, it's a response molecule. It's there to help the tissue to heal. By lowering the cholesterol artificially using, say, a drug or even certain herbal products, you're not actually correcting the problem. All you're doing is you're cutting the fire department's budget. If you see 10 fire trucks racing down the street in a certain direction, you're going to say, oh, there's a big problem over there. If you only see 2 fire trucks racing down the street, the problem's not so big. Now, if the reason that there's only 2 fire trucks all of a sudden is because that's all they can afford, it's not a very good indicator of how big the problem is. And that's wherein lies the problem I find with artificially lowering somebody's cholesterol levels, is you're not changing their disease status, you're just changing the signs of the disease. And so my approach to treating people with elevated cholesterol is looking at why the cholesterol is elevated in the first place. Cholesterol elevations can occur because of a number of reasons. It's associated with hypothyroidism, it's associated with diabetes, it's associated with certain genetic conditions, and understanding why somebody has elevated cholesterol is more important in managing their disease. In fact, one of the reasons you can have higher cholesterol is a lack of cholesterol in your diet. The human body needs it and manufactures it. In fact, dietary cholesterol typically only contributes to less than 20% of the cholesterol in your body. So if you don't take any cholesterol in, and cholesterol is only found in animal product, then that puts the pressure in your body to produce more, and that can cause elevations in your cholesterol because your body or your liver now has to produce more of it and transport it through the body. And again, it's also in relation to inflammation. So if you've got a lot of trauma to the tissue, that's going to cause elevations in cholesterol. So in my office, some of the things I do to help manage elevated cholesterol is I use things like omega-3 supplementation. One of the reasons for that is it's very anti-inflammatory. It helps to improve your good cholesterol, your HDL. What that is it improves the return of cholesterol from your tissue back to your liver where it can be reprocessed. That's actually what HDL is. It's not cholesterol itself, it's cholesterol returning to the liver so it can be reused. LDL is cholesterol being sent out from the liver so that it can go be used at a tissue site to heal inflammation. So that's why when you have that elevated LDL, we associate that with disease because that's a sign that your body is trying to heal something. So I find it inappropriate that we artificially lower that LDL when your body's trying to use the cholesterol to heal the problem in the first place. So that's why I'm a real big fan of supplementing with omega-3 fatty acids. Something else that I often will use to manage elevated cholesterol is something called citronol, which is actually a blend of vitamin E and palm oils. It's a very potent antioxidant full of something called a polymethoxylated flavone. And these interesting little chemicals help reduce inflammation and oxidation of the cholesterol itself. And it's not cholesterol in and of itself that is associated with heart disease. It's actually oxidized or damaged cholesterol that we see as being more problematic or more associated with heart disease. So again, reducing that oxidation and damage to that important cholesterol molecule will again help to normalize cholesterol levels. Again, get at the underlying cause of why that sign exists, and you're going to have better long-standing chance of keeping your cholesterol in the normal limits. Why? Because when you eliminate the inflammation, when you eliminate the disease state, then the body, fluids and elements go back into normal balance. And that's the real key to long-term health. So I hope this video has helped you understand a little bit about cholesterol. Check out more of our videos, subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments, please post them below. And always remember, knowledge is health.